In this video, we will show the integration between Piggy and the Symphony demo database that we have created. First of all, Piggy being a loyalty interface, we have the loyalty port that uses rules created within Piggy determining how many points you will save in under what conditions. In this demo, I will save 1 point to my account every time for every euro spent on a check for which I scan my card. So in this case, it would be 21 21 points because the total of the check is 21 points. So if I want to collect points, I click the collect points button. The system will ask me to either scan or swipe a, um, a code or a card or enter the email address of the customer. I now scanned the code. It looks up the client within the database of Piggy. It will show the information. It says the client currently already has 1,699 points, and we will then be adding 21. In here, we see that this particular customer has also a prepaid account with 709.90 euros on it. He will ask you, is this the correct guess? We say yes. Of course, the texts are 100% translatable in your preferred language. So now when I go and perform the payment, the system will indicate that we saved 21 points because 21 euros equals 21 points as it is set up in the Piggy. Further, we can now use points as well because Piggy will allow for rewards to be accessible when the correct number of points has been reached. So in our case, I have with my customer account, I have 1,600 and so many points. I will be able to use a lot of different rewards that have been set up within my demo database. So when I go to the payment and I ask for a reward, I want to redeem a reward. Again, the system will ask me to enter my identification and determined by the number of points for the particular customer that you'll see here at the top of the screen. He will show a list of available um, rewards. The rewards would normally be discounts that are booked on the Simphony system, but it can also change a price level. For example, if you want to use it as an internal system which uses a separate price level for all the employees, for example, you could do this. We can also book a menu item at a price determined in Piggy, for example, a free coffee, or in this case, for example, a 50-cent lungo. Will cost me 10 points. I have enough points. I have 1,720 points. So I can have this done here. This is now my reward on the screen. I booked a lungo. Normally it costs 3 euros, and I booked it at 50 cents because that's what this particular reward does. When I then go for the payment and I paid it, the system will still give me points for what is the total of the check. So 12 and a half, that's 12 full euros. I save 12 points. I don't have to scan my card again because I already did it. So the system will only allow for one um, um, contact for one check because otherwise it has no way of knowing who to give the points to. Another thing that we have is a let me show you here, a way of paying with your prepaid balance. So I have here 14 euros, a check of 14 euros. And if I want to not pay in Visa or American Express or cash, but I want to pay with my balance of my prepaid card, I can do so by using this button, Pay with Prepaid Card. You do Pay with Prepaid Card. It will ask you to scan your code. I will scan my code. Beep. It says you have saved 14 points because it's still a loyalty system. So if you want to activate this, it will automatically work. And then the payment will also be performed on the check. You will see here Piggy prepaid card. It's a tender media, a payment tender in the Symphony database, which is used by the integration. So now the customer has a new balance and it shows the customer this new balance. You can opt to print it, yes or no, on the check, together with the number of loyalty points that the client has. These are options that you can determine store by store. Besides this loyalty and the gift card payments, the prepaid card payments, we also have something which is called a gift card. And a gift card is in fact very similar to a prepaid card, except there is no link to a contact. So you can sell gift cards. It can be anybody who physically has the gift card in his Google Wallet, for example, or it's a physical gift card. It's also possible to have a physical gift card, like you could give away if you're, for example, if you're a golf club, to have no credit card or cash payments. It's everybody pays with these value cards. This is also a way to use it. The gift card is another function within Piggy, and it will allow you to also pay with a card, and the card has to have enough value on it. So if I pay with a gift card, it will ask you to scan the gift card. I don't have a scan, but I have a code. I will enter the code in here now. System will look up the gift card, see if the gift card is active, see if there is enough money on it. If so, it performs the payment of the amount. If the card would have had only 10 euros, for example, it would have performed a part payment of 10 euros, leaving 4 euros to be paid in another way. So now this gift card has less value than earlier. We have also, which you saw on the same screen, we have also the gift card information button. So if a guest says, okay, I have this gift card, I have no idea what amount is on there, I can scan the card or enter its code, which takes, of course, a little bit longer. But it's also possible, just in case, for example, your scanner at the workstation temporarily is broken down, you can still continue to use the Piggy integration. So this card, for example, has still a balance of 196, and we will see that it expires the 22nd of next month. Last thing we have is the vouchers. Vouchers are part of promotional campaigns that you can set up within Piggy and then send to customers. For example, you can create a promotional campaign. Everybody living in this area next week between Thursday and Friday, they get this or this advantage, and you send it out to all your contacts to all your contacts which live in that area. They receive an email with a QR code for this voucher, and they can use the voucher in your restaurant. If I have a transaction and I go to use voucher, the customer will show the voucher that he has. I will scan it, and the system will then look up what the voucher is supposed to do. It is always a discount which is triggered within Simphony. The discount can be any type of discount that you want to set up in Simphony. Normally, you would create what is called a coupon discount in the Simphony database, which will book the promotion, look for the prerequisites. If they are met, the discount will get a value. If the prerequisites are not met, the discount does not have a value. For example, this is a promotion that says the second beer is free. On my check, I have no beers, so that is why there is no value here. So if I now add the beers, I add one beer, nothing happens. I had a Rochefort beer, and now I have two beers, and now the Symphony, will know that, oh, there's two beers. The second beer is for free. Which one? The one which is most advantageous for the merchant in this case, because he gives the cheapest of the two beers for free. So this is purely Symphony. The only thing that Piggy does is send the number of the Symphony discount to the check and post it, and then all the rest is handled by Symphony. When the promotion, when the discount has a value and we paid the check, the system knows that this voucher is in fact a voucher presented by this particular customer, because a voucher is always linked to a customer, and therefore if loyalty is activated as well, he will automatically save points, and the voucher will be redeemed, and the customer cannot use the same voucher again. These are the things that you can do within a transaction. Outside of a transaction, there is a possibility to ask customer info, like we saw earlier in the presentation. And these two buttons are to top up either the balance of a prepaid account or the balance of a physical gift card. Some gift cards can be set up so that they are rechargeable, in fact, and in that case you will be using this button to recharge a physical gift card. And in case the customer wants to add some more money on his prepaid balance, we will be using this button. Like, for example, if this same customer Ercatoir wants to put some extra money on his account, what we will do, we will click on here. He will ask, what amount do you want to add on your account? I will say, okay, I want to add 100 extra euros on my account. The system will say, okay, which account would that be? I select the account. The system opens a check and puts a service charge on there with the amount that we chose. And then we need to pay it. We pay, for example, the customer pays with Visa, and so he paid 100 euros in Visa, and now he has 100 euros extra amount that he can use as payment using his prepaid account. All the transactions are always sent to Piggy. None of the customer data is kept on the Symphony database or on the Symphony workstation. So all the information that you need is in the Piggy database, and it's not residing on the Symphony